So now that our ball and our paddle are a little bit more controllable, let's start adding the ability to destroy the bricks up here at the top of the screen. So to destroy the bricks, we want to make sure that we know what it is we're bumping into that is a brick. So much like we used again earlier before in the previous project, we're going to use tags to define which of these things are bricks. So we know that the walls won't be bricks, so we just need to make sure that all these brick objects get a unique tag. So we're going to go down to add tag. We're going to add the brick tag to them, or we're adding the brick tag to the list there. Then we go back into our bricks drop down, and we need to make sure that we drop that down and then select each of these individual bricks. I'm not sure why some of these have a child game object, but that's okay. I'm just going to add the brick tag to them. I'm unsure why that has a transform as a child of it. It's a little bit strange. I'm just going to delete those like that. So we added a tag to each one of those individually. We could have also equally just have gone to the original first brick and hit the apply button to apply that brick tag to all of them, and you'll see that actually on the on the other bricks it's still highlighted in bold that we've made a change to these ones, because we made an individual change to them, although the change we've made has actually been applied to all of them. So we've got our bricks all set up, so now we know a way of distinguishing those bricks from everything else. So now we can make an addition to the ball controller script that will go, okay, I've hit a brick, so maybe destroy that brick. So we'll go back into our scripts and into our ball controller script, and above where we have activate ball, I'm going to add the function in here for void on collision. Enter, I think, should work. No, actually we'll use on collision exit, so when our ball is bouncing off the object, that's when we'll destroy it, not when we first come into contact with it. So on collision exit 2D, we'll look at collision 2D other, just like we did before. And basically all we're going to do check now is if the other game object has the tag which is equal to brick. So again, we want to make sure that we spell it the exact same and capitalize it the exact same as we've done in the game here. So if the other game object has the tag brick, then quite simply all we want to do is destroy other dot game object. So that'll just destroy the brick and make it disappear from the game. And the reason we don't do that when we're entering the collision is because if we did it on collision enter, what would happen is as soon as the ball touches it, it would make the object disappear, but then the ball would just keep going through any bricks it hits, and that's not what we want to happen. We want our ball to bounce when it hits a brick and then the brick be destroyed. So let's go into our game and actually test this out in action. So we'll let that compile down there, and as soon as that's done, there we go, we can hit play. And now we should see, there we go, when our ball hits a brick, it bounces off and the brick is destroyed. And you can see it's been removed from the hierarchy over here, which is perfect. Okay, so there we go. That's how we can destroy our bricks. Now obviously we'll add more functionality like points and stuff like that as we go, but we're adding one thing at a time, and the next thing we need to add is to make sure that when our ball bounces against our bricks and comes flying back down, if we miss the ball, that our player can get back into playing the game.